Welcome everyone. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius. So the cards are basically already shuffled and laid out. I'm ready to get started. Now I'm going to start in your recent past, make my way towards the present, the future, and at the end I'm going to pull advice for you guys. Okay, so that's the order of things. Let's get started. So the recent past, I actually call this the position of the back, and all my positions are below if you're interested to look in more detail on like how I have my setup. So in the recent past here, I have the Two of Cups with the Scorpio card. That's interesting. So this is like somebody who we're very close to, somebody who we have a very strong connection with. Having a Scorpio, having something unpleasant happening, having either them talk shit about us or do something that is just nasty to us, or in some way that has come off to our perception in a way such that we feel a sting from Scorpio. So whether it was intentional or not, I think a lot of times it was intentional, or at least the perception is that it was intentional from this other person. Tell me about being stung by this other person who is... Now the Two of Cups can be... it's just someone we're really close to. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. Can just be a family member or a close friend. I had 4 cards pop out here. So I have the 1, the 2. Wow, look at that. The 1 and the 2. Does that scream Two of Cups, right? One person and then the other person. So this is just literally kind of confirmation and reiterating the fact that there's a strong bond here between you and this other person, the 1 and the 2. I'm going to just move these off the board. And then here I have the Coal and the 0, which is like either getting shut down, getting ignored, or having someone just say no. Having someone not participate. Yeah. Let's see what else is on top. Sagittarius with the sword in the hand. So it's basically like tapping someone on the shoulder, the hand, and saying, hey, let's do this. What do you think about this? I think we should do this, and being totally shut down. And then there's the Scorpio energy, right? Feeling a little bit attacked. Feeling a little bit like we just got shysted by this person who we thought was like we were really jiving with, who are like synchronized with, and it's almost like feeling like it was sort of a 180 there. All right, let's move on to the present moment. All right, in the present moment, I have a few different positions. I'm gonna actually start here in the position of the hand. This tells me what you guys are actively doing. So I have the Queen of Cups. Not a lot of activity with the Queen of Cups, I'll tell you that. So you guys aren't doing a whole lot. The Queen of Cups is more of a consideration energy. Sit and consider. Sit with it for a while. That's Queen of Cups. And with the Crown, it's like, what do I want, right? That's what you guys have been sitting with. You're not taking a lot of actions until you figure out what to go after. Why act until you know what you want to pursue? That's where you're at the moment. Could be that this situation, you know, in the recent past where someone shut you down has made you reconsider and say, well, do I even want to go after this person or this thing that this person maybe was tied to or represented? Let's see what else we get from this Queen of Cups with the Crown. Anything else about this? Okay, that was fast. We have Mars. Go after. What do we want to pursue? We're not doing this. Mars is not currently the card that... If Mars came out, I'd say, wow, we're doing a lot. The Mars is describing the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is like, what are we going to go after? Could even be how are we going to go after, but I feel like this is more like, what are we... What do we even want to pursue? All right, let's move on to this is the present moment. We're going to stay in the present, but I'm going to look at your thoughts specifically. So these were actions, and now this is the position of the head. This is going to tell me what you guys are thinking about, or like how you're perceiving the situation, also your strategies. So I have the King of Pentacles with Uranus. You guys have your mind on your money with this. Like you feel either it's your money that you have, or you kind of have a very practical approach. Very practical, very earthly, either money-centric, or it's just very earthy, you know? Let me see what else I get for this. What do I want to go after? What do I want to go after? Remember, position of the hand here. What do I want to go after? Well, obviously, you guys are thinking about money. How can I make a lot of money? That's Uranus, the King of Pentacles. How can I make a lot of money? How can I literally be this guy sitting on the throne? And Uranus is the idea. So what can I come up with? What's my idea? But also, what is also going to put me on the throne? So, like, what do I want to pursue? What do I want to go after? And also, what's going to get me this? What's going to get me stability, money? Anything else with this King of Pentacles with Uranus? I wonder if this was all prompted by this, how this Two of Cups situation in the recent past was fits into all this. I feel like it was prompted, like moving away from this person has made you really more think about yourself. So we have the 8, stability. The 8 is stability. So you guys are really thinking about long-term stability, which a lot of times is like money, like retirement funds, right? Or like property. You guys are thinking, and this is, it's not like you guys have this stuff. Maybe you do, but with Uranus here, you're thinking about ideas on how to get it or how to keep it. These are ingenious ideas. All right, let's keep going. So there's one position in the present before I move into taking a look at what's coming up for you in your future. So the last position here is the position of the heart. This tells me how you guys are feeling, and wow, this is very telling, and it actually makes so much sense. So the 3 of Swords goes hand in hand with this Scorpio energy. In the recent past, we got shut down by someone, and guess what? In the present, we feel 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. It is feeling hurt, pain, emotional pain, really. But also just something also that with the 3 of Swords, it's like something that runs through our minds and causes us pain in our hearts. Sword, heart. So we have Taurus. I think that with Taurus here, again, Taurus is stability. It's like, wow, I have my heart broken. I need to find something more stable. I need to find someone who's going to be on board for the long haul, who's going to maybe even have this King of Pentacles mindset, right? Someone who's more like, either someone who's more aligned with me, or maybe just, no one. Maybe this is more like I just want to focus on my Taurus, my resources, money, my food, pantry. Anything else about this 3 of Swords with Taurus? Neptune. Yeah, it's like you guys just don't know where to go. And I was feeling that with the Queen of Cups. You're not sure where to go from here. It's like you're hurt, and all you know is that you want to feel a sense of stability, and you know that comes from having a lot of money, so you're thinking of ways to come up to, make that happen. That's what I'm seeing, right? And I think it could have been like a situation that was like sudden, very sudden, with the skull and crossbones at the bottom, that prompted this change from the recent past into the present, where we're now thinking about all these things. All right, let's look into the short-term future, see how this is going to unfold or what's coming up for you. All right, so Aquariuses, we have the 7 of Wands with the Oracle card of the knot or the rope. Okay, not a lot of changes coming up, more like a lot of, this is literally just talking about keeping with what you have. So even if somebody hurt your feelings in the recent past, in the future, I'm actually showing that you're kind of still going to be either dealing with this person, or maybe you're forced to deal with this person, you have a contract with this person in some way, maybe you're literally in a relationship with this person, and this is all happening within the relationship. But in the short-term future, I think that there's just boundaries drawn. The 7 of Wands is about drawing boundaries, but with the rope here, it's like there is still a sense of a contract. There is still a binding, maybe even with this person. But there is like more I want to say there are just clearer boundaries. Anything else about the Seven of Wands with the rope? Anything else? Okay, we have Capricorn. Okay, so if this is a romantic relationship, this is like really being like, you know, I have these long-term goals, so maybe I'm going to set them aside. I'm going to do my own thing, okay? That's Seven of Wands, boundaries. I'm going to do my own thing, even though we're in a relationship, the rope, because we're committed long-term, but I need my space to do this, right? Capricorn is the long-term. So this is like really establishing a long-term situation that's sustainable through giving someone like space that they need to do something. And I think this something a lot has to do with, could have to do with finances. You know, someone has a clear-cut idea on finances. Maybe the other person isn't on board too. That could be a part of the disagreement here. Let's pull advice for you guys. Let us pull some advice. Whether, you know, the reading resonated for you or not, let's make this general. So this hopefully will apply to all of you regardless. So can I have some advice for my Aquariuses, please? Any advice? What should my Aquariuses be focused on doing or aware of? What should my Aquariuses be focused on doing or aware of? Ooh, I got one card. I guess that's good enough. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. I literally just got a reading and they got the same exact advice. Hard work. The moment is like, for some reason, the energy of the moment is like, just literally work hard. Work hard, put energy into your work, put elbow grease into it, you know. Maybe hard work is just required for your situation, but Ten of Wands is hard work, and that is the advice. Anything else? I know, kind of a bummer, right? Anything else? Anything else here? I don't see really how this fits into your situation with that other person, Taurus. But this definitely does apply to the situation we were talking about with finances, where you're trying to figure out a way to gain long-term financial stability. Well, here's your answer, and it's kind of obvious, right? I mean, it's like kind of lame for me to even say it. It's like there's just hard work involved. With Taurus, it's even more annoying because the advice is hard work that may even be boring work. Wow. I wish I had better advice. That is the lamest advice I could even think of. Like, the secret to success is just drudge it out forever. At least for the short-term future, that is the advice. You know, the next month or so, not for the rest of your life, but the next month, bit of drudgery is the advice, you know, like elbow grease. Elbow grease. Anything else? Anything else for my Aquariuses here? Bread. You got to earn your bread. You got to earn your money. They're just the necessities, right? There are necessities that need to be met. The advice is you got to take care of that stuff. You have to take care of that stuff, but then looking at these next couple of cards here, this is interesting because it speaks of, the next couple cards are the Wizard's Tower. Okay, so the Wizard's Tower is about wisdom in like the long term. The King, so we got the King and the Wizard's Tower. That is definitely a lot of success there. And then the Moon. So this hard work, right? Drudgery, just the right moment, sets you up for future success. But you have to do it, and you have to get in the habit of doing it. And then you'll be set up for these three cards here, which is that like future glory. All right, guys, Aquariuses, that is going to be your reading. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. If this did resonate, please press the like button for me if you would. That helps me out. And I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Got that card. Take care.